few words about yours truly. I, of course, was born in the United States, in Florida, raised in Arkansas, still trying to recover, and went to the school. I'm a product of American public education. I went undergraduate at Southern Illinois University, where I began to appear in all sorts of musical productions, operas, first as a baritone, then as a tenor. I did summer music theater, I've sang roles in 40 musical comedies, operettas, done lots of concert work. I love singing in chorus, and so I'm an American trained singer. I went to Europe in 1978 after I had finished my PhD, and I worked in Europe until 1985. During that time, I began as a stage director, and I studied at the Hanover Conservatory and performed mostly in German during this time, but also in Italian, French, and sometimes Spanish in various kinds of programs. I was an opera singer, and I sang concerts. Some of my favorite roles were the roles of the tenors in the operas that you're going to see. I learned the tenor roles in these 4 operas and performed them, both in America and in Europe, and played them before tens of thousands of people. So I know these operas pretty well. I also studied at the Hochschule in Hanover, West Germany. The Hochschule is a conservatory. And I had a wonderful teacher there named Dame Ebe Thiesen, Thiesen, and just had the great pleasure of not only singing professionally in Hanover, in Hofsaale, in Kaiserslautern, and finally all over Bavaria as a guest artist. But finally in Vienna, Austria, at the Raimund Theater. I also taught acting to singers in Graz, Austria, at the American Institute of Musical Studies. It was a wonderful time, and I wouldn't take anything for it. Also in my background is I am a stage director specializing in musical drama, but also I've also directed straight plays. And I am a librettist. 2 of my librettos have been set, opera librettos have been set and performed. One is Napoleon, which was part of my dissertation at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln and was reviewed by Opera News. And another is Native American opera called Humbalechea, Crying Out for a Vision, which was produced in the bicentennial year. I also am the author of 20 books, some of them nonfiction, such as our textbook, also 12 books of poetry, 2 novels, and other sundry writings. So I'm something of a Renaissance man. And as you can tell, I'm not very enthusiastic about what I do, and that's me. That's me in a nutshell.